2024 has just started. What are some events that has happened so far? This year took off with the insanity in full swing. My husband is only onset dementia and has been riding the crazy train for the last couple WKS. My mom just with a cold, I'll bet she just had a cancerous kidney removed this summer, so I'm worried. My son is going through some major shit and I've been high pretty much since the first. My mother-in-law lost her 2 dogs, thinking they were both dead. One has been found in a poo container, don't know the English word, barely dead. Everyone thought the other one were dead in that same place, smaller dog with less endurance. But she was waiting in a near building and she has been found 2 days later. Both dogs are safe now and should not have problem from this incident today. The first one is only something within a specific group of people. Pamu, tuber internet anime character, announced her graduation, basically retiring, leaving the company she's affiliated with. The second one, on literally the same day, was the news that my grandmother passed away, not even an hour or so after learning of Pamu's announcement. This year took off with the insanity in full swing. My husband is only onset dementia and has been riding the crazy train for the last couple WKS. My mom just with a cold, I'll bet she just had a cancerous kidney removed this summer, so I'm worried. My son is going through some major shit and I've been high pretty much since the first. My boyfriend killed himself a few days into 2024 while I was overseas for work. Now I have to go back to our apartment where he did it and constantly think about what would have happened if I had been home to comfort him. Hey, but at least it found the person who ruined him. I was reading that the inscription on the side of the Sphinx was finally translated. Translated into English, it reads, "Lo, behold, worship here is the holy lion," which can be perceived as a command to venerate the Sphinx. Japan has had a really tough start with a massive earthquake and 2 planes colliding, one of which was reportedly delivering aid to those affected by the earthquake. Truly sad times for them. ISIS proving that they're still relevant for now by attacking Iran. Maybe Iran and or Russia will finally do something good for the world and blow them off the map for good. Broke up with my long-distance prostitute girlfriend, not an insult. Job description. Found out after we went long distance that's how she could afford to travel so much. The story so far: the universe has continued to exist. This has made a lot of people very angry and been widely regarded as a bad move. With apologies to Douglas Adams. Navajo Indians have caused a last-minute meeting at the White House because a private company is sending ashes from dead people to the moon. Can't make this shit up. Pat McAfee kicked the leg off the chair that is his career for Aaron Rodgers, a pre-middle-aged man who does drugs in the woods and rants about conspiracy theories. I saw a woman walking her dog almost get run over in a crosswalk by a driver who couldn't see her because of a pickup truck with blinding headlights. The 2023 Napa Vintage has gotten a week older. I am really looking forward to it even though it is still years away from being opened. There was an Amber Alert for a little girl from Montreal. Thankfully she was found safe and the perpetrator, her mother, was arrested. I set up a media computer setup for my parents using an old laptop and large television and it works well for its intended purposes. U.S. Inspector General will be briefing Congress next week in a closed classified session about an identified anomalous phenomena. There's a huge fire at an industrial complex in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Smoke from the fire can be seen from 30 miles away. After 10 years at the same job, I started a new and much better job this week, very excited for what's to come. Lockdown at my daughter's elementary school because some idiot was walking around outside of it, pointing a gun. Australia is smashing Pakistan in the New Year's Day 5-day cricket test match currently being played in Sydney. 1. School shooting that killed a 6th grader. 2. Epstein's list was released. 3. Japan's earthquake. Flags are at half-mast all across Iowa right now. For victims of another school shooting in Iowa, cable for garage snapped. Had to get it replaced and had to replace the opener at the same time. My friend hit the back of a semi, got out of her car, had a heart attack and coded, woman face bombing. Lost my phone and had to buy a new one. Broke on the first week itself. Rip, I guess. Ohio's governor signed an EO making the state the most anti-trans in the country. Iran flew the red flag of revenge for the 5th time in the country's history. A man went skinny dipping into the aquarium in a Bass Pro Shops in Leeds, Alabama. The huge response to teens fighting in a Miami mall is quite interesting. Well, this past Wednesday, I nearly shit my pants in a highway traffic jam. Aliens in Bayside, Miami. My water pipe is leaking too. Just those things. Things are going great in Japan. They've had a good start to the new year. Cat Williams went full-on Cat Williams mode on all of Hollywood. Barely a week into 24 and there's already been over 10K Sue One Sides. My daughter nearly died. She had an asthma attack. She's okay now. Some dude flying tackled the judge in LV when she sentenced him. Trump put out a video that said he was made so God could rest. Got COVID from vacation. The vacation was good. COVID sucks. Anybody else initially read that as 2024 is just farted. B-1 bomber crash at Ellsworth AFB in Box Elder, South Dakota. Today might be the best day I have had in 5 or 6 years. I caught COVID for the first time. It's been rough.